We begin tonight with more on that breaking news we first told you online and on air. An elected official in Winnebago County now faces multiple charges. The Winnebago County State's Attorney's Office says Coroner Bill Hintz and his wife are charged in this case, with Bill Hintz facing 8 forgery charges, 4 theft charges, and is accused of official misconduct. His wife, Michelle, charged with unlawful use of a credit card, theft, and conspiracy. Our 13 News reporter Mary Sugden joins us now with more on that investigation and how authorities were able to bring those charges tonight. Mary?
Yeah, James, here just in the last few minutes, I was able to get my hands here on the criminal complaint for both Bill Hintz and his wife, Michelle. And just within the last few minutes of reading through it, we've gotten a little bit of an insight as far as what these charges, kind of what these cards were used to. And just looking at it, it appears that Michelle Hintz has been charged with using a credit card for things like gas and hotel stays out of state, along with potentially either renting or purchasing a car through a rental service. Now, in the press conference earlier today, we learned from the Winnebago County State's Attorney that her office started an investigation back in February of this year after the Winnebago County Sheriff Gary Caruana had information come to his office that he turned over to her, and she said it was information that she could not ignore and had to act on immediately.
There is a fiduciary duty that is owed by public officials to the community that they serve, and when that fiduciary duty is breached, there are no winners.
Now, Hintz Ross says that these alleged thefts happened between April 7th of 2018 and July 6th of 2020, according to the criminal complaint. Now, the alleged thefts total that during the press conference they told us was $15,000. Looking at these criminal complaints, it looks like the total was roughly $15,818. Now, the state's attorney's office would not say if Hintz would be able to resume his post as coroner if he posts bail, and cited basically looking at the previous state governors saying that they were able to hold their post in office when charged with crimes. They were only relinquishing those posts when they were convicted. Now, I asked Sheriff Gary Caruana his thoughts on this, especially after years of tough budget decisions, tough budget discussions with the county.
It's just concerning to me that, I have deep concerns over it. But we just do what we need to do and move forward.
Now, just for some context moving forward, Hintz is now the 3rd county employee who's basically faced charges like this, whether that's fraud or embezzlement. Now, we asked Hintz Ross if this speaks to a bigger issue here in the county, and she wanted to reassure the public that there are, in her words, fail-safe measures in place to prevent this type of action from happening. However, she did add that there are some individuals that are able to manipulate and defeat those measures. Of course, a developing story that we'll keep our eyes on, but for now, reporting live outside the Winnebago County Courthouse, I'm Mary Sugden for 13 News. James, back to you in the studio.
Mary Sugden with those breaking details for us tonight. Mary, thanks. 2 months from today, Hintz is up for re-election as county coroner. He's running unopposed. He was the first elected in 2016 to this position. Before that, he served as deputy coroner under Sue Fiducia.